Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our first contestant of the evening. He is one of the stars, one of the hosts, depending on who you ask, of RMP Radio. He's the maven of Merc, and he's an excellent volleyball player. Please welcome Mr. Fourth Row.
Thank you very much. Hey, speaking of volleyball, I'll be streaming that tonight, 9:45 Mountain Time on my Twitch channel.
Awesome. That is great. We'll look forward to seeing you. I won't be doing much of anything because I was going to do Yu-Gi-Oh with the crew, but unfortunately, things went awry. That's what happened. So, before we get to the game, whoops. Our music guy was just like, okay, let's play the lights down cue again. For those who don't know who you are or what you are about, why don't you tell everyone about yourself before we get going here?
Okay, all right. So, longtime fan of professional wrestling, baseball, etc. The name Mr. Fourth Row came into effect. Some people know this, some people don't. When I started getting into watching and attending WWE events, for example, I was like, let me try to get the best seats that I possibly can. Now, we may or may not know that sometimes those first few rows are already reserved or sold out for, special VIPs, etc., etc. So I always, when I purchase tickets, I'd be getting fourth row, or kind of the best tickets that I'd be getting. So hence, that's where the name came from.
Awesome.
And then, just got into independent wrestling, RMP, and other various promotions in the area. And then things just took off from there.
Exactly. And we're lucky to have a representative of RMP here with us tonight. As you recall, Lucas Bradwell was on our show last week for the season premiere. Walked away with $10,000. You think you can do better tonight?
I will give it a try. It is very hard to go up against the encyclopedia.
Well, we'll see if you can do it. You know the rules by now. We've explained the new twist last week, but just in case you're a little unaware, that is not what we want to see. We want to see the money treat, please. Thank you. There it is. Now, Mr. Fourth Row, we've changed up the game a little bit this season. You're now just 12 questions away from $1 million. But the rules are the same as always. The more questions you answer right, the more money you win. You get 2 safety points as per usual. You get one at $1,000. The second one you could place anywhere between $2,000 and $500,000. I'll explain that when we get to that part of the game, all right?
Okay.
You get 4 lifelines because we really want you to win the big bucks. You're going to receive the use of 50-50 plus 1, where you can ask anyone in our Twitch chat with what they think the right answer is. You have asked the audience. You can switch the question at any time. If you make it to $25,000, you get a 5th lifeline. We call that recharge. You can use that and revive a lifeline that you've used on a previous question to use a second time, okay?
All right.
You got all the rules down, Pat? Is everybody ready to play? Or at least, are you ready to play?
I think so. I'm going to give it a go.
All right, our audience is also ready, so let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Good luck, Mr. Fourth Row.
Thank you.
First question out of the box. It is worth $500, and here it comes. Tempo, the term for the speed at which a piece of music is played, derives from an Italian word meaning what? Time, length, tone, column.
Ooh, oh man, boy, am I gonna bomb out on the first question. Tempo. Well, isn't tempo, I'm just trying to think this out, isn't that when music is done, doesn't it get played in the part of a time? Isn't that the truth? Because when lyrics and music sheets are done, I'm just trying to think about this.
Take as much time as you need. There is no time limit.
Yeah, I am trying to think about that. This is a very tough question. Just to be safe, let me use one of, because I'm really, really torn on this.
Okay, you have 4 lifelines.
Yeah. Okay, let me use that. I have a poll the chat. Is that correct?
You can, if you would like to.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, we go to the audience here, folks. Audience in the chat. I'm going to read the question, give you the 4 choices. One of them, of course, is the correct answer. I'll repeat it again, and then you'll have 30 seconds with which to input your votes. Tempo, the term for the speed at which a piece of music is played, derives from an Italian word meaning what? A is time, B is length, C is tone, D is column, A, B, C, or D. 30 seconds. Vote now. We'll always give them the full 30 seconds, even if there is a majority vote, so that we have enough people who may want to vote. All right. I do believe time is just about up on our end, so... Whoops, the thing didn't go. There it goes. There's the result. 100% believe the answer is time.
Okay, all right. Like I said, I wanted to be sure, wanted to make sure I don't get bombed out with the first question. So let's go. I'm gonna go with, that's what I was thinking too. Go with the audience, time, A, final answer.
Final answer, you have $500 thanks to the audience.
Yes, thank you, audience.
All right.
Thank you for confirming my thinking.
If you get this question right, you can't leave with anything less than $1,000, okay?
Okay.
Take a look. Though she had a part in her dad's iconic sci-fi franchise as a teen, what daughter of a famous director turned down showbiz to become a pro MMA fighter? Francesca Eastwood, Tracy Reiner, Amanda Lucas, Kathy Scorsese. Iconic sci-fi franchise.
Okay, so it's sci-fi. So then that right there should help me determine that it would probably be C, Amanda Lucas. Final answer.
And with that, you have $1,000, Mr. Fourth Row. Good job. $1,000. Nicely done. All right. All right, so you have $1,000. You can't leave with anything less than that. Now, let me explain about the new rule, of course, the second safety net. Before I ask each question, I'm going to ask if you want to set the safety net for the value of the question. Once you set it, you cannot change it, you cannot turn back, and you have to get the question right to claim the cash. Understood?
Yes.
All right, with that said, would you like to set your safety net for $2,000?
No, I do not want to set it now.
All right, with 3 lifelines left, you're going for $2,000. Here comes the question. Why do I always seem to choose the slowest line at the supermarket is a question answered in what specific branch of mathematics?
Ooh, boy.
Euclidean geometry, Fourier analysis, vector calculus, or queuing theory? Why do I always seem to choose the slowest line at the supermarket?
Okay. Well, you know, a lot of times these questions, if you kind of decipher the questions and get little clues, that might help you determine what answer to pick. So, I'm fairly good with mathematics, however, not necessarily specific versions of these mathematics, but I am kind of leaning towards D, queuing theory. Let me go and lock that in final answer.
Very good. You have $2,000. That was the right choice. All right, Mr. Fourth Row is on 2,000. Still 3 lifelines. Would you like to set your safety net for 5,000? Mr. Fourth Row? Mr. Fourth Row, you there?
I am here.
All right. I was about to ask, would you like to set your safety net for $5,000?
No, let's Pat, let's not do that yet.
All right. I was afraid we lost you there for a second.
Yeah, I am getting a little bit of drop off. I don't know why, but
That's
yeah,
all
I
right.
don't
We
know.
got you. All right, here it is. $5,000 question. In 2005, reality TV star Richard Hatch was indicted for tax evasion for allegedly failing to report his winnings from what show?
I think I know.
Fear Factor, Survivor, The Amazing Race, or Big Brother?
He was the winner of the very first Survivor. B. Final answer.
You have $5,000, Mr. Fourth Row. Nicely done. Still got 3 lifelines. Going for 10,000 now. Would you like to set your safety net there?
I am going to not do it yet.
Okay. You are 8 questions away from $1 million. Take a look. It's worth $10,000 if you're right. You lose $4,000 if you're wrong. As the scientists who discovered them hailed from there, gallium and lutetium are 2 of the 3 chemical elements named after what country or a place within it? Germany, France, Switzerland, or Russia?
Them hailed from there. Named after what country? Ooh boy.
Gallium and lutetium.
And lutetium. These are some tough questions. Yes, I was thinking the same thing. San Richard Hatch also is original Battlestar Galactica.
What the frack? Well, if you do not know the answer, Mr. Fourth Row, just as a reminder, you do have 3 lifelines left. You can 50-50, narrow it down by 2, you can plus 1, or you can switch out this question. Oh, uh-oh. Hold on. Stop the music. Stop the music. We have a problem. Hold on. Where's the music? Stop the music. We lost Mr. Fourth Row. Hang on, I'm going to call it back. We lost you there. I don't know what happened.
Yeah. My microphone and stuff or phone is not. I'm playing on my phone, so it's cutting in and out. So
that's all right. We'll just start the music back up there. I was about to say, if you don't know the answer, you still have 3 life.
Okay.
Oh, I can hear myself.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see. How about the 50-50?
All right, narrow it down by 2. You can do that. Computer, narrow it down by 2, please, for Mr. Fourth Row. Germany or France?
Germany or France, okay.
One of those is worth 10,000. The other one, of course, would cost you 4.
To me, they sound like French names, to be honest with you. I am French and German, actually, in my heritage, but do I go ahead and take a guess?
Well,
I'm kind of feeling France. Yeah, let's yeah. I got some tough questions. Let's go ahead and go with let's go with France. B. Final answer.
So you said you're of German and French heritage, right?
Yeah, I'm actually a Euromut, but
well, I can tell you right now, as I fix some stuff up over here on my end, that you gave the right answer. You have $10,000.
Thank goodness.
Take a drink real quick. Game show host is never a game show host unless he's unless his thirst is quenched. All right, you got $10,000. Yes, hydrate. If only we had the channel points. All right, you want to set your safety net for 15,000.
At this point, because of these questions, yes, let's do that.
All right, computer, please set the safety net, please, for $15,000 for Mr. Ford. There it is. If you get this question right, you cannot leave with less than $15,000. Take a look. If you miss, of course, you lose 9,000. So do be careful. Here it is. For a guaranteed $15,000, a 2016 crackdown on Italy's Camorra family led to the recovery of 2 paintings by what artist stolen from a museum in his native Netherlands in 2002? Claude Monet, Pablo Picasso, Vincent van Gogh, Diego Rivera. By the way, hi, Kevin of Odds.
Okay. All right. So, the question is, who is a native of the Netherlands?
That's right.
Not that big of an art person, even though, shoot name rhymes with it. Or is it? Let's see. Ooh, boy. And I got +1 and I got a switch, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Let's swap out that question.
Okay, we can do that. If you had a guess, what would you have said that the answer would have been?
I would go with, I don't know. I'm gonna just total guess. Native Netherlands. That might be. I was thinking Monet or Van Gogh. Let's go Van Gogh. It doesn't hurt to guess. So
Lucas
right?
Lucas in chat also would have said Van Gogh, and if you had said Van Gogh, you would have had $15,000.
Ah, jeez.
That's all right. Maybe you'll get a better question here. Let's find out. Computer, please randomly switch out this question. Give them a new one valued at $15,000. Computer's taking its sweet time over here. Here it comes. What politician said, "What a waste it is to lose one's mind or not to have a mind"? How true that is. Strom Thurmond, George W. Bush, Dan Quayle, Paul Paulson.
Ooh, boy. Or not to have a mind. How true that is. Oh, boy. Well, there's the joke at Dan Quayle, because he didn't know how to spell potato way back in the day. George Bush gets the he gets the stigma. All right, let's let's use my final lifeline. So I'll do a +1.
You can do that.
Yeah.
You got a lot of options here, and 2 people in particular say that they know the answer to this, at the very least.
Yep. So I gotta choose them.
Yeah, you have to choose which one you wanna pick.
I'm gonna throw it to my quite frequent guest on RMP Radio, over to the Encyclopedia of RMP, Lucas Bradwell.
All right, Lucas, our previous contestant from last week, picked himself up $10,000. Let's see if he can get you out of a jam here. Lucas, what do you think? $15,000. Of course, if he gets it wrong, it's $9,000 he loses. He says it's Dan Quayle.
And I was kind of leaning that way to begin with too, so because of the potato thing, and then I'm guessing maybe this was kind of a poke fun at himself kind of thing. So yeah, let's go with C, Dan Quayle. Final answer.
Lucas, I'm happy to say you can keep on coming back to RMP Radio. You got $15,000, Mr. Fourth Row.
Yeah, thank you, Lucas. Yeah, that would have been awkward next time we record, huh?
All right, that is guaranteed. That is locked in. That's in the bank. You can't leave with anything less than that. Now, You're going for $25,000. It's a free guess, so you might as well answer, but if you get this question right, you then unlock recharge. So that'll give you an opportunity to potentially revive a lifeline, okay? Taking a look,
right.
This question is worth $25,000. Here it is. In what year did CBS win an engineering Emmy for the SMPTE color bars? 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003.
Ooh.
It's a free guess, so you can't lose anything.
Yeah, and it's not like all the answers are 4 years in a row, huh?
Well, we got to make it somewhat difficult for 25, even though a lot of your questions were pretty tough. The computer picks these at random before every taping, so
Yeah. And I was kind of going, what is an SMTP color bar? And
I'm thinking it's kind of like the color
like
test pattern.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And why all this till they didn't win one? Because didn't we have these way back when TV was first started?
I don't know. Yeah, we maybe in black and white, but
Yeah. Let's see. Emmy, engineering Emmy for color bar, and I don't have and free guess. Let's see. So it's not gonna hurt to guess.
No, you don't
not
lose
losing
anything.
Yeah, don't have any high find. Oh man. I am. That's this total guess. I'm just gonna guess 2001. B. Final answer.
How much of a wild guess was that?
It just kind of maybe 2001, like the movie. I don't know. Just it was a total guess.
It was a good guess. You have $25,000.
Oh boy.
Okay. That is $25,000. Mr. Fourth Row, I am pleased to tell you that is yours. That is your check. Now, of course, you may end up losing 10,000 of it if you decide to go for this next question. You get it wrong. You're going for $50,000. You are 5 questions away from $1 million, but because you made it this far, you have unlocked the Recharge Lifeline. You can use that, revive a lifeline that you've used on a previous question, use it a second time, okay?
Okay.
So make sure you understand that you have that. All 4 of your lifelines have been exhausted, so they're all available to you with the recharge. $50,000 the value of this question. Here it comes. For $50,000. Steerforth is a character in which Dickens novel?
Oh boy.
Hard Times, Oliver Twist, Bleak House, or David Copperfield?
I am not a reader really either. I probably should know a little more Dickens beyond the basics. So let me recharge
Sure.
one of my lifelines.
All right, which one you want to recharge?
Let's do the ask the audience, ask the chat.
All right, we're going to bring back Ask the Audience for play. All right, this comes back to you. It's worth $50,000. Steerforth is a character in which Dickens novel? A is Hard Times, B is Oliver Twist, C is Bleak House, D is David Copperfield. It's worth $50,000. 30 seconds to vote. A, B, C, or D. Vote now. And first time chatter is helping us out here. And all right, that is time. 75% believe the answer is David Copperfield. 25% say it's Oliver Twist.
Okay. And those are the 2 ones I know of more. The audience has not steered me wrong tonight. They've helped me out, so I'm going to continue to trust them. Go with D. David Copperfield. Final answer.
And the audience just won you $50,000.
Thank you, audience.
Mr. Fourth Row has $50,000. All right, so that means I've got to update the check here, and I will show that to you right now. There it is, $50,000. Remember, this is virtual money, so it's not legal tender, okay? Just so everyone, in case you're thinking.
Cannot be used at the merch stand.
Cannot be used. No, it cannot. I'm afraid. All right, going for $100,000 now. If you miss here, it costs you $35,000. You're out of lifelines now, so it's all on you, as Triple I would say. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Take a look for $100,000. You don't have to play it. You can walk with the $50,000 if you want it.
Okay.
Dr. Joseph E. Murray earned a place in medical history in 1954 when he successfully performed which operation for the first time? Liver transplant, kidney transplant, lung transplant, heart transplant.
Ooh, I think I might know this because just by random chance.
Oh.
Is it
you can't, hold on, before you say anything, you can't put the answers in chat unless Ask the Audience or +1's called for. I'm sorry about that.
Well, yeah, I didn't do that.
No. Someone in my chat did. Someone in my chat did.
Somebody, yeah, I guess. Okay. I think Murray was the kidney transplant, if I remember my thing right. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with that for is it that, or was that something? Yeah, kidney. Yeah, that's right. I'm thinking correctly. Final answer.
Just for the record, our newbie in the chat said it was a lung transplant. First of all, it's okay. Just don't do that again unless a lifeline's called here where you can jump in and help. As for your answer, Mr. Fourth Row, you have $100,000.
Woo!
All right. Now, I gotta update this check again, so give me a minute here. You are now at $100,000. How do you feel?
It's nervous. It's nerve-wracking. Heart is racing.
Well, it should be. There's the check. That's $100,000. Now, 3 questions away now. This was the point where Lucas fell at the last hurdle on our last show. You're going for $250,000. No more lifelines. A miss here would cost you $85,000. Okay?
Yeah, it's all on me.
It's all on you, exactly. Where is Triple I when you need him? Here it is for $250,000. After a crocodile egg has been laid, what factor makes the embryo male or female?
Ooh.
Humidity, pH level, barometric pressure, incubation temperature.
Ooh. Reptiles. What do they say about reptile eggs? Oh, you'd think I know this since I own a turtle. But she doesn't lay eggs because she's by herself. So, I think I know, but I don't want to. I'm not feeling very risky tonight, so I think I might walk away. Yeah, let me walk away, just to kind of play it safe. I'm gonna be a little safe right now.
You want to make that a final?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk away. Final answer.
Give it up for Mr. Fourth Row. He leaves with $100,000. All right. So you said you thought you knew it. Let's see if you did. If you had a guess, what would you have said?
I think it might be D, incubation temperature.
You probably should have been a little more risky. That would have been worth $250,000. Sorry about that, but you know what? You are going to receive at the conclusion of tonight's show a souvenir check, and you are going to receive it in the amount of $100,000.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Everybody help me.
All right, give it up for Mr. Fourth Row. We'll see him a little later on tonight when he plays volleyball. I'll probably raid over if time allows. So we'll see you then, Mr. Fourth Row. Give it up for him.
Thank you, everybody.
And we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to pick a new player out of our audience. We're going to play some more Millionaire when we come back. Don't go anywhere. Thanks, Mr. Fourth Row.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Bye-bye.